The 2024 WVVA Summer Practice Tour kicks off with a Raleigh County squad that reached the state semifinals this year and moves up a level of competition in 2024. Our John Surratt previews the Independence Patriots.
Go, Pop!
Football is back in the two Virginias, starting in Coal City with the Independence Patriots. This year's Patriots team is coming off a state semifinalist finish from a season ago, but look to get off to a faster start comparatively to 2023.
We're just going to attack it, you know what I mean? That's all you really can do. New group, so hopefully we come out fresh and not like last year, have a little slow. Hopefully we come out fast, hitting hard.
One of the main reasons for that slow start was due to injuries sustained on the defensive end, but head coach John Lilly feels the team gained valuable reps from that.
You know, the big thing with us is build a little bit of depth, and that's where we ran into problems last year was when we got into the injury bug, we didn't have sufficient people to come in and play at the same level. You know, and the only thing really you can do to get better at that is go out and play. So the advantage of them having to play last year when everybody got hurt was they got those reps.
This year's group might be a bit younger with some new names fans have not heard before, but the upperclassmen are ready to lead this squad.
I think we're really doing okay. I wouldn't really necessarily say we're inexperienced. I mean, we have a lot of kids that's been playing since a young age that have come up. But really just showing leadership, show that you care, that you're there for them. I mean, it really helps develop them into what they need to be.
One returner and junior quarterback Silas Nelson looks to steady the course offensively.
We had a young man, Silas Nelson, who kind of led us in the playoffs there a little bit. So, you know, the offense will go through Silas.
From offense to defense, compared to last year, this year's defense looks to be the cornerstone to success.
Really just the way we play our defense, make sure we cover them gaps. We have really good players coming back from last year, me, myself, Miles Greenway. Then we have Big Bell coming up, stepping in as nose guard. So I think it'll be a really good defense this year.
I mean, the defense is going to be killer. I don't think many people are going to put up many points against us.
A challenge that this year's group will face is a step up in competition, moving from AA to AAA, but that doesn't seem to faze them.
Oh, it'll definitely be a challenge, a lot harder, but I think we're really looking forward to compete, you know.
And if it all works out, the 2024 rendition of the Patriots will reach the same pinnacles that seasons prior have hit.
We were fortunate to make it to the semifinals last year, and we just want to try to build on that and get back to the state championship.
Here for you in Coal City, West Virginia, John Surratt, WVVA Sports.